13. Am I correct? Yes, that's around 12, 13. And those who came with her, can you please stand up? Those who came with the Momo in that year.
Very young girls.
So there was this, most of the students used to come by bus. The bus would drop them in the school compound, but Momo came in a private vehicle. And there was a group of Bachiga girls, and you know Bachiga can be really, they can speak out. And you know they were also young. They said, "Cho." Then misoro ya tuletera na namuchotera. So we didn't want that. And I went close and looked at her. I said, "This girl, I don't want her to suffer." So I went to Miss Hall. I said, "Can you let that girl, Miss Hall, be in my dormitory?" Because teachers would have dormitories they look after. Miss Hall said, "No." "Why, Lois?" I said, "She might be bored or teased." He said, "We are going to take care of it." I said, "Now, Miss Hall, what we have to do, in the future, we might get more colored students. So can we hold an assembly and talk to these girls, not to really, not keep, picking her out as a colored girl." And we did, but we didn't involve senior one, so Amelia and her friends don't know. So we told we warned the girls not to bully her. But I looked at her, I liked her, she had long hair, she really looked focused, and she could stand out among her, her year mates. Not that we are not bright, but I think because of the color and the long hair she wore, and that mentality of being richer than others, she stood out. So I had Momo in my class for 2 years. I was a geography and home economics teacher. To date, it is food science and technology. So I taught her. And she would stand out, especially in practical classes, because that's where she would show her talents of beauty, of decoration. For instance, I'll give you an example. One time, I asked her to, I asked her to prepare a bedroom for an expectant mother who was going to be due in 2 weeks. And that was a number 1, 1A. 1B, I asked her to pack a suitcase for that mother when she's going to deliver. C, I asked her, of course others would also get their numbers. I asked her to prepare breakfast for the mother and the husband and their 3-year-old. She did, and then I would go around to look at their their meals. When she served the meal, it was so much decorated, balanced, decorated, and other girls came out and said, "This is muchotera." I said, "Don't say that again." And everybody would want to taste her dish. It was, she would stand out. It is balanced, it is decorated, and she would serve, on very beautiful plates. She was really standing out. And she could do, she made my work easy, because other students would come and also look at her and take her, she would be an example to other students. Then in the dormitory, one time, she came to me and said, Mrs. Kamachere, do you know other students are against me? I said, no, what's wrong? She said, now I gave them, work to do. They didn't do it well, and now they have put me in detention, and I'm going to be expelled from school. I said, you are not going to be expelled from school, but you didn't do your work, so you have to face the punishment. She was punished, but not expelled. She joined it. She was a member of many school societies and also sculpture union. She had many friends in the school. After 2 years, I lost her because she went. She didn't take my subject. She went. I was not really amused because I knew if she took my subject, I would shine out with an A student. So I'm still proud about Momo. Just one thing. Then when I was in hospital, operated on stomach cancer, she used to send me flowers. I'd look at the flowers and look at them and look at them, even pain would go. Pain would go, and by the time I finished looking at the flowers, she would send me. I was in Thailand. I would have, felt like being healed. So it is, I didn't know I was investing her because she really accelerated my healing. Thank you so much.